Many people ask me, what do I do to take care of my leather goods? Well, it all depends the type of leather that you have. For example, if you have closed pore leather, especially it if it shines naturally by itself when you first get it. This type of leather, usually you're able to put a protective coating over it, like an oil, and you will not have much problem with it, and it will extend the life of it for a very, very long time. However, if you have a open pore leather, which you can tell when you touch it, you see how it reacts when you move it a certain way. These are open pore leathers. What happens with these is that if you do put any type of oil on this, it will absorb it and it will create a sticky mess. So you have to be very careful with the type of leather that you have. These shoes right here, for example, this is a closed pore leather or a treated leather that the pores have been closed, and that is a perfect opportunity for you to be able to use a protective coating such as Fiebing's Golden Mink Oil, which is the one that I recommend, and I don't get paid for it, so it's not like I'm getting any commissions from Fiebing's for it, but it's the one that I've used for the last 5 years, and it works wonders for the type of products that I make. You can't use it on all the products, but at least on many of them you can. So if you have any doubt, just ask, and I will gladly tell you whether your leather product can use this type of protective coating over it or not. Usually, leather products that people use, something like this, those are the ones that will last for 20, 30 years. It is clear, so it is pretty much just an oil. If it gets really, really hot, it will turn into a liquid, but it'll go solid again when it's not. So what do I do with shoes, for example? Well, if you have leather shoes, such as these, or you have vinyl shoes, which is the majority of the shoes that we find in the market today, like the ones that you buy at Walmart or other places, most of them are vinyl shoes. And you know it because they last you about a year or such, and then they'll start cracking all the creases wherever the shoe does this, and they'll start cracking. Or if you get a scratch on it, then you'll see that it'll start coming apart. Those are vinyl shoes. It's not really a leather shoe, and hence that's why the price is like it is. So the first thing that we would do, just take a shoe brush like this. This is one that I don't remember if I got it at Walmart or Kmart, but you can use that just to get the dust off of them. It's not really something too complicated. Just get the dust off, and then what you want to do. I'm going to use this one because this one's already started. What you want to do is that you want to take a piece of cloth. It should be a clean cloth. This one is okay. It's not bad. And you're going to apply it just a little bit. And in that little bit, you're going to just work it in lightly, as such. It's not really a hard thing to do. You can leave it for a few minutes, 5 or 6 minutes, and then you can just rub it off. I'm just doing it quickly just for the sake of showing you how it works. Rub it lightly off. And then what I add, another step, is just to do the brush again. And this brush should never be used with any other chemical. And that's pretty much it. That's not a complicated thing. You do it every few months, or according to your leather, you can look at it and you can tell if it's pretty much asking you to give it a treatment. Again, you can tell by the color, the differentiate, the shine on it. Once the shine is gone, that normal shine, you don't see it anymore. In some areas, it's more noticeable than others. You probably can't tell with the camera, but the shine in it is just not the same. And when you do so, then you will definitely get a better result. So I always recommend that those leathers that you can use mink oil on, whether it be this one, which is the paste, or be the liquid one. I do prefer the paste one. Please do use them. They do give you a waterproof coating, slightly waterproof coating, which will help because leather, it does tend to soak up liquids, and when it soaks up certain liquids, what's left over is the mark or the ring where the drop or the stain was, and that's kind of difficult to remove. There are some things that you can do, but again, it's best to be on the safe side and use a protective coating such as Mink Oil. So if you ever have any questions about this, feel free to contact us at Edgeoring Cuero.